right. So what's happening right now with the backhand, right? Think about it this way. In order to hit a stroke, forehand or backhand, we need to be able to have our fists turn through the ball, right? But if we're stepping over like this, we can't turn, right? So what we need is we need the momentum to come back here, right? So the power's coming back here. So we always need to be stepping into the ball rather than cross. So if the weight's forward and we're crossed off, that's why you're having to go like this. You're having to push it, right? But if you're starting back here, right, and then you're transferring forward, then now you're able to turn and you're able to move your weight forward. Worst case scenario, sometimes, you're out wide and you have to hit the ball. That's when you turn through this. Okay?
And another thing is, I'm having difficulty taking the racket back early. So that's why when the ball is here, I'm just pushing it out.
Yeah.
So that's why that.
Yeah, so what's happening is that when this happens, right, now you're already turned away.
Yeah.
Okay? If you're trying to get the ball over there and you're already like this, the only way to do it is this.
Yeah.
Because all you have are your arms.
Yeah.
So you need to have this kind of way. Back, right, loading on that back leg and then stepping in forward. Yeah, exactly. So when you're loading, you're setting up. It's almost like you're setting up and then you're stepping forward, right? Setting up and stepping forward. So while you're stepping up, sync that step up with this setup, right? So while it's stepping, turn back and then this is forward, right? Back and then forward. Yeah, so feel free to make this little part a little bit more like slow and more like rather than you taking it back, like you're slowly pulling it back, right? Yeah, exactly. Good, here we go. Pulling. Fine. See how you're having to lean for it? Right? Don't pull. Sorry, don't just bring it back. Pull it up and back. Pull. So that's just straight back. You want it up and back, right? So the first move, yeah. First move is going to be like this. Yeah. So the head of the racket is coming up. There. Better. And let that left arm come through. There, that's fine. Don't reach. Get closer to it. Better. Oops. Of course it's going in there, of course, right? There you go. Better. Let that left hand relax and come through. There, nice. That was the one, but you need to finish the stroke, right? That was perfect. Good. That's a perfect ball. There we go. Good. There we go. Nice. Oh, it's fine. Take everything a little bit earlier too, right? So stepping forward, just step forward. There we go. Better. See the ball coming, step forward. Good. Good. And one thing that might help is try and breathe in while you're going to the ball. Right when you hit it, right? Breathing in, and then good. Breathing in, and then let it out. There we go. Taking it a little earlier too, so taking it down. There we go. Better. So toss me a couple. I want you to toss me a few backhand. I want you to see the difference. So what's happening is this is all really tight right now, right? Yeah. For you, I'm going to show you, I'm going to exaggerate. I'm going to almost do 2 loops. So a few of these might go flying, right? Yeah. This is super relaxed. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, one more. Super. Oh, sorry. You're good. One more. Super loose. Last one. Super loose, right? Super relaxed. And I'm not even warmed up. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's almost like the racket's falling out of my hand. The shoulders are just turning. Good. Turn the shoulders. Turn. It's fine. So your arms are coming out. Let this hip come through. Better. There we go. That's the ball. Nice. So again, you're kind of crossing yourself off. Make sure you're coming back to back, forward. Here you go, that's fine. Okay. And again, it's this, right? It's coming from here, down, and then forward. What we want is this nice, relaxed loop. So we want this, and then forward. We want this little bit of a drop. This little bit of a drop allows us to swing through, right?
So it's like this.
Yes.
And then
Yes, but all one motion, not three different motions.
Okay.
That's the biggest part. So one big motion. Better. No, it's fine. Don't worry. That's it. That was the old one. Nice big motion. There. That's perfect. That's perfect. You feel that on that one? Good. Start the motion. There we go. Start the motion. A little late. Starting the motion down. Starting the motion sooner. Start it now, and then step forward. There we go. Yeah, so we're starting it now, and then we're stepping forward. So we can hold it up here. We can slow up the motion as long as we want. But then we're just waiting for it. The moment we want to hit it, it drops. Right? One little change on the grip. So for the backhand, how are you holding it? Okay, good. Yeah, make sure that that's perfect. You want to make sure that this is hot, right? It's not like straight like this, but it's a little bit turned in so that this can rotate across. There you go. Then underneath with your leg. There we go. Nice. Way to bend those knees to get under. Left hand out to the ball. Perfect. Finishing the stroke. Better. Keeping that stroke nice and big. Really extend out, right? Really pull that arm out. Pull it back now. So what we want is we want to create space, right? If we're here, then all we have is this. But if we're out here, then we can really turn through, right? So give yourself a little bit of space. That's better. Don't worry, it's gonna feel weird at first, but then you're gonna be able to hit the ball like that, right? Nice clean ball. Fine. There we go. Nice big stroke. There. That's much better. Fine. Left hand go after it. Left hand go after it. There we go. There we go. Go, you on break? Go. Yeah, take a second. You can grab a drink if you want. So how was the social distancing wedding? How did that even work?
not well.
Yeah.
But
You gotta do what you gotta do.
yeah. It wasn't that bad because we were wearing masks all the time.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's a little tough though when you're in a wedding.
Yeah. The tables were spaced out, and there were only like few people on the table, maintaining distance. So it was a good social distancing event, I would say.
How do you like the racket though?
This one?
Yeah.
I feel actually that one better.
That one better?
Yeah.
Perfect. Good.
This one is.
It feels a little bit weaker.
Yeah.
So now you're just using your arms, right? Make sure you're turning and turn back. That's still just the arms. Turning, turn back. It's fine. It's still just the arms. So you want to really get this pull so that this turns, right? If you think about it, the hips move first and then the arms move always, right? So there's that little bit of a delay. What's happening right now is you're going like this, which is okay. I mean, it's not correct. It's going to do the job, but what you want is you want the hips to move forward and the arms to be there along for the ride. Hips first. There we go. Hips first. Nice. Right. So that's when the arms just take control, right?
Yeah.
You really need to relax those arms. So make sure we're getting that motion. There we go. That's fine. Now, yeah. So turn while you're doing turn. Turn more. So watch it. Toss me a couple. I just want you to see the shoulder position, right? I'm here. Look where I am.
Yeah.
Look at the difference, right? So then when I want to step into it, I have this. I have a quick little step in, right? Just select what comes in. Step, right? It's crisp, right? But it's only crisp because the hips are coming on top of it. I'm not just using my arms.
So, one second. So you're just coming here, right?
Yeah.
You're coming here, and then you're just stepping forward.
But wait 1 second. Slow down a little bit. Go through that motion again.
Okay, so the ball is coming to the back hand.
Yeah.
You're going like this.
Okay, don't move for a second. From here, if I would turn my hips, it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Right? So I need to be stepping forward, right?
So which way?
Pull back. So your arms, this should be here. Should be here.
So,
Right.
Okay, yeah. So like this, right?
Yeah.
And then.
And now it's stepping in.
Stepping in.
And turn. Okay, turn your hips. Your hips first. Not just your arms. Yeah, there we go. That's the motion.
Okay, so like this.
Like this, and then finish all the way across. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Good. Perfect. It's fine. Just take it a little earlier. Good. Much better. There we go. Fine, ball is dead. Good. Gotta keep those arms relaxed. That's a perfect ball, man. Great ball. Get under it first with your legs. Nice. You got 5 more left. There you go. Take your time. Take it a little bit earlier, right? There. Great ball. Great ball. But getting a hang of it, you can tell.
Yeah.
Good. It's really difficult to train the hips to drag, right? Or sorry, the arms to drag behind the hips.
Yeah.
Because you want to go like this. But the only reason it's so natural for me is because of my martial arts background. It's the same exact rotation, you know?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be so natural. Excellent. All right, take your time. now rather than coming over it, right, you want to extend up and over.
Up and over.
Especially on the high ones. Get on, drop it, and then go. So drop it a little bit earlier,
Okay.
so you're not going from here like this over the top. You want to go from low, brushing again over the top.
Okay.
Right? There you go. Good. Oh, you're fine. Where'd it go?
Let me get the back.
On front. But even earlier. Now. That's high one coming. There we go.
Got the ball.
Just threw it back?
Yeah.
Thank you. Good. Out in front, extend. Extend more, you're pulling across too early. Extend more. There. Solid. There we go, that's fine. Good. Nice ball. Even earlier. Extend. There, that's the ball. Nice. Out further out front. There. Knees get under. There we go. There we go. Fine. Get under it. There. Under it. You need your knees to get under that, right? So bend under it. There we go.
Okay.
That's a big difference. Too late. Yeah.
So what happened with that ball? When I hit it to the
In the net,
Yeah.
it's too late. Jammed here, right? So when you're not getting it out in front and you're not getting under it, right? You're not getting that extension, and at the same time, you're not getting under the ball, right? So you can't get under the ball if you're here, right? The only way to do it is just to push the ball. That's why we want to extend it. So worst case scenario, you're too far out in front, too far back.
Okay.
Right? You don't want to get jammed.
Okay.
Worst case, the ball's too far in front of you, you can always do something with your wrist. You know what I mean? But if it's here, you have no control. You really want to extend on that ball. Here you go. Fine. Better. Drop it sooner. Alright, fine. Here you go. There we go. You need to get under it. There. That's fine. That's great. Nice ball. Beautiful. Fine. Get under it. Knees. You gotta use your knees to get under it. Fine. Don't pop up though. Stay down. Yeah. There we go. There. See, on that low one, you forced to extend, right? So on every ball, you want to extend like that.
Okay.
Fine. It's too close to you. Extend. There we go. Even on the high one, extend. Too late. Now. There we go. Now. There we go. Too late. Now. Still a little too late. Good. That's the perfect ball. Good. Man, the forehand's looking good. It's looking super clean. Take a second to breathe. You want to grab a drink real quick?
I didn't expect it would come clean today.
Sorry?
I didn't expect it would come clean.
Yeah. No, it looks great. I mean, that's what I knew it right off the bat on the first day. I saw you have a great stroke. The grip was off.
Okay.
So then now that we've changed that grip, now the board's open, right?
It's it's like 200% turnover.
Tennis is very frustrating sport. And then you back up.
Yeah.
And then you start over. And then you get over that.
Yeah.
And then you learn something else. You go, and then you back up.
Yeah.
Tennis is always 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Always good in our mind.
So when I play a match, right? I played match this week.
Okay.
Just like forehand rallies and backhand rallies.
Yeah.
The problem was when in the match, I'm not able to hit those shots.
Okay.
Hit forehands like that. I'm basically just holding back, just put the ball in. And on the backhand side, the movement I'm running, the ball is already here, so I just have to like just push or just hit it to the net.
Yeah. Don't worry. And so these things will change, right? 'Cause don't forget, we've literally. I won't even. Okay, we'll consider the first lesson. So it's been, let's say, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You've been playing tennis for how long?
For like here.
Okay. So you've been playing with tennis with a new grip,
Yeah.
and on both sides,
Yeah.
and a new stroke on the backhand for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's gonna take time for you to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And then, but here's the best part: once it clicks. Then you're like, I can feel comfortable in a match too.
Yeah.
And then everything starts improving a lot better. There, that's so nice. I have chills, man. The form looks beautiful. It's perfect. Extend more. Extend out. Even earlier. There.
Just one thing.
Yes.
So when I'm hitting just 1 or 2 other shots on a hit, the racket just turn like that.
Okay.
So that
While you're hitting the shot?
Yeah.
That's fine. So what happens is
the racket just shakes when I hit the ball. Just on
When-
the two strokes.
Oh, okay.
So when I hit like this,
Yeah.
it's coming like this.
Okay,
jerking off.
because your grip's also kind of probably loosening up a little. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. So the good news is it's a very delicate balance between gripping a racket
Yeah.
too hard, and too loose.
Too loose.
Right? You want to grip it, but you don't want to let it out of your hand.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so there will be times that it's slipping a little bit. Right. And there's other factors like obviously the grip and if it's a newer one or if it's not, you know. Don't worry. That's so nice. Out in front. Beautiful. Even more extension. Further out in front. There we go. I don't care about that miss. That's a good miss. Good miss. Just set up sooner. Get low, get low. There. Fine. But you gotta extend out, right? Rather than cross and short, out and forward. There we go. There we go. Even more out. There. Nice. Take it earlier. There we go. Fine. Fine. On the short ones, get up to it, get up to it, get up to it. There we go. Nice. Take it stick. We're gonna go 3 cross court, 1 down the line, okay?
Okay.
So right back in the middle,
3 cross course.
1 down the line.
It's all the forehand, right?
Yeah. Fine. Get to it sooner. There we go. Fine. Extend more, get to it sooner. Even sooner, get up to up. There. That's fine. So now extend sooner because you're moving up sooner. Or get the ball racket back sooner because you're moving up, right? So get it up. There. Nah, that's it.
Okay.
That was it. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Fine. Get up to it. There we go. That's the step. You feel the difference?
Yeah.
And that first step is forward?
Yeah.
Good. 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 Really make sure you're extending on that, right? On the down the line. Better. Nice. Fine. Extend out in front. Let it drop. Let it drop. Even more out in front. There we go. Let it drop. Drink.
Yeah.